What's up guys, welcome back for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Duel video. New Fire Fist cards finally revealed, so let's try them out. They are up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, and when I first saw them earlier today I was like, these don't seem that great. A couple of them are quite okay, that's what I thought back then earlier today, and like the ritual, the fusion, those seem not that fantastic if you really want to push that like top tier or highly competitive Fire Fists. But you know, after some thinking and testing, I was like, these cards are actually quite good, especially here the level 5 your panda, your new level 4 being the elephant. The one of Ram. Ram is very similar to, what is it called? The Raven. Both are very similar. Small advantage of your Ram, your new level 3, is that it's a rekindling target. Rekindling only at 2. At 3 it might be a bit too much. Again, like opening multiples might seem a bit iffy. But again, just feel free to add in a third copy of rekindling. The other two, the level 5 panda is a solid extender. It's searchable off of elephant. And at first I was like, elephant doesn't seem that great, but it's fantastic. It's a superb starter card, especially if you have your elephant, like let's say off of your tanky or hard draw it or hard open it, and then special summon either of your quote-unquote extenders. Best case scenario, it's Rooster, and then, you know, depending if you have Tensu or not, you definitely want to have Tensu, you can, you know, eventually establish your board, as you'll be seeing in a couple of moments. But other extenders like Leopard, for example, definitely help out as well. So, and also not forget, Elephant can search out your panda, your level 5, and you will be seeing that it just facilitates your link summons and synchro summon as well. The small downside of this deck is that, well, there are some built-in restrictions, like your panda, your level 5 has that built-in restriction that as soon as you use its effect, you're forced into only special summoning Fire Fist monsters for the rest of the turn. So that kinda hinders your setup, right? And same for Horse Prince. You know, Horse Prince, kind of an old card, but again, as soon as you use your level 6 effect, your Horse Prince, you're forced into, at least you can't special summon level 5 or higher monsters, and you know your panda is a level 5 monster. But just make sure you special summon panda before. And the thing here is, with this new support, it makes, how do you say it, like abusing your Rooster, like, you know, Rooster on its own is not once per turn, so you can abuse it a lot of times. First of all, with your level 5. Level 5 is like a Cyber Dragon-alike card. Again, as soon as you activate a Fire Formation spell, I believe and Trap as well, you can drop it from your hand, and you can use it or special summon it during your opponent's turn as well. And if you can special summon it, your level 5, you can reborn something from your graveyard. So it's like a level 5 Debris Dragon for the archetype. No restrictions though. Well, you know, like the restriction of only special summoning Fire Fist. But you can special summon Rooster and, you know, keep using Rooster's effect, search something, set something like a Fire Formation spell or trap or whatever, right? They also got a new field spell, not really sure, I think just at 1 is fine, because again it's searchable off of your Rooster. It's considered being a Fire Formation spell as well. It's very similar to Gateway of the 6, but it feels more like a win more card. Like, I believe as soon as you hit 2 counters, again, every time you special summon or normal summon a Fire Fist monster, it gets like an extra counter, and you can remove 2 of them to, let's say, when your Fire Fist monsters attacks your opponent cannot activate any card effects until the end of the damage step, so that's okay. The second effect is much better. It's like a Rota, remove 6 counters to, like, you know, Rota something from your deck. And the last effect doesn't, I don't think you can use it first turn. You can probably do it first turn. I mean, this is just the first couple of hours of testing, so still getting to know at least like the new cards and the combos, but just remove 10 counters to special summon any beast or beast warrior. I believe, yeah, beast warrior, not sure about that, but beast warrior for either, you know, from your deck or extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. And the first card that came to my mind was Heraclinos. So, you know, I definitely, there are more examples, but for this moment, I do have that Gladiator Beast Heraclinos in my extra deck to special summon off of the field spell, right? It doesn't come up too often, but you know, it's just nice to have. Not first turn or the turn you activate your field spell. You can get some nice extra counters on it thanks to, you know, your spirit, your horse prince, etc, etc. And especially if your opponent is able to get rid of your field, for example, but leaves your field spell there, you can well, eventually get to the 10 counters, because the Fire Fist engine is, well, if your opponent is not able to stop it, it's, again, you have so many follow-up plays, so many pluses. And that built-in engine here, like, you know, Rooster searching out another spirit, etc, etc. So opening with a level 4 again, going second this time, Gyokoo blocking the back row, very crucial, going for the Link monster, and okay, Ghost Ogre definitely going to be negated by the Call by the Grave, bounce back Tensu and set up Rooster in my graveyard, activate Tensu again to drop the level 5, reborn Rooster to use the effect right, normal summon my spirit, again go for Horse Prince, special summon another Rooster, getting another Surge right, and this is quite crucial, going for the rank 3 Exceed play. This makes Rekindling again live and sets up the potential follow-up play. Going for Peacock. Again, Peacock is like that small Borillo dragon, and by doing this, I can attack for a game. Peacock can attack, but I believe it's C? It's C, right? C cannot attack here. Oh no, it's A. Yeah, indeed, it's A. A cannot attack, so it's quite different compared to Borillo, but the Link can attack, so this is definitely GG well played. Bypassing the C's effect right of special summoning something from the hand. So again, going first, the good old combo of the level 4 again, getting the extra monster on the field, and then eventually using the Panda as well. Panda getting back the Rooster from my graveyard, those extra special summons, ending with Tiger King as well, searching Tencent. Not really sure if I want to keep main-decking Tencent, probably giving the extra attack boost, but again, quite iffy, right? It's just, I just want to have something that negates, and that's where the trap card there, quote-unquote Infernity Barrier, can come into play, but it only negates spells or traps, so not monster effects. That's where, you know, Konami decided to give the Ritual Fire Fist a monster negation effect, but I don't think I want to main deck or focus on Ritual summoning here. They at least, yeah, as you saw, they got, or Fire Fist got like a new Fusion and a new Ritual. The Fusion is okay, basically a super polymerization target. I believe it needs 2 beast types, so it's quote-unquote quite generic, if you can say. Not really, but again, you know what I mean. It's just, well, okay super polymerization targets. And Fire Fist also got like a phase-up quote-unquote polymerization card with some beneficial effects. It might be okay. Again, given the fact that you want to have, you know, like a couple of phase-up fire formation spells on your side of the field to keep, let's say, using Rooster or whatever, right? If you play the deck, you want to definitely maximize on the amount of copies of Tensu, the double summoner. The field spell, well, I think again is just fine as a one-off, but having those extra phase-ups, fire formation spells or traps definitely helps out. So that's one argument that I think the advantage of adding in that... yeah, the fusion card, I guess. But again, the Ritual, I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay, it negates monster effects, but again, we're talking about Rituals. And even though the Fire Fist engine as a whole is quite strong, it's definitely strong, it's quite weak again to Interruption. And a well-timed Ash Blossom again can stop you in your tracks. And that's again different compared to other top-tier decks, right? Then again, you're running Call by the Grave. If you're playing OCG format or online format, you can definitely slap in the new, what is it called, the Crossouts card, you know, the other Call by the Grave, the V-Jump promo, I believe it's indeed the V-Jump promo, if I'm not mistaken, but just, you know, prevent your opponent from using the hand traps. So again, I tried to, well, I searched another copy of Spirit here, but I probably should have searched a Dragon. Again, wasn't sure. I thought he would negate, at least he would negate the Tensu right, since again I need that face-up continuous spell here to use, or potentially send to the grave with Peacock, my small Borillo Dragon, but again, their Fire Fist Link prevents that. I can just keep my continuous spells on my side of the field. But again, he has so many follow-up plays. Glider Beast again coming through with all of those special summons, and Xaros again, those multiple pops. I can't recover from this, right? And again, those tag outs for again Augustus shenanigans. And eventually he'll be able to end with the Link 4. What's its name? Appaloosa indeed, yeah, Titanic Galaxy, yeah, what can I do? Top deck rekindling, but no, Titanic Galaxy is going to negate it, so a very solid tool this one, but okay, so again, like always, feel free to leave suggestions. I'm definitely looking for, again, more combos. The card ratios here in the deck definitely needs work. You might want to fit in the third rekindling, but again, it feels iffy of opening multiple rekindlings as well, so 2 feels like the sweet spot. The fusion maybe. The extra deck might need some work, but I like the Ghost Ogres, the Ash Blossoms as well, the triple impermanence, the one-off counter trap, you know, the barrier or like card for this archetype. You can just get it back with your Link monster as well, and it's of course searchable off of Rooster or the Tiger King rank 4 Exceed, so not really sure if I want to main deck more copies of that. It's like Gladiator Beast Chariot for Gladiator Beasts, of course. So okay, new support, definitely a very fun deck, but needs work, definitely needs work. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.